origins of the universe, life on other planets, ancient civilizations, life after death, karma, the spiritual world, the soul, God, and the future. These topics and more in the Srimad-Bhagavatam, written 3,000 years before the Dead Sea Scrolls in the oldest language known to man, Sanskrit. Now in English at Hare Krishna centers everywhere.
Jai Prabhu.
Jai Prabhu. What do you think?
You're really very enthusiastic. That marathon is not till 4 months away.
Well, you know what Srila Prabhupada says? Books are the basis.
Utility is the principle.
And purity is the force. Please accept my humble obeisance.
Jai.
Prabhu, speaking of book distribution, is Harinam going out at the same time today?
Jai Prabhu. It's going out to the fallen conditioned soul sometime. God's that mercy.
And we're meeting about the new prasadam distribution program right before we hit the streets.
Good. I'll see you there. I want to go take a shower. Yeah, and iron my dough. Hurry home.
And thanks to the Maharaji's, we have now added prasadam distribution to our Harinam program. Now we get prasadam every day at the temple. So these simply wonderfuls are for the conditioned souls, and we should be satisfied with our quota. Okay? Maharaj, your quota.
Reduce your eating, increase your chanting. I'll pass.
My favorite.
Mapsham ki jai.
Simply wonderful, Ki Jai. Well, Prabhu, you said we should have our quota.
Well, who can argue with the absolute truth? Krishna.
Mari, do you
Did you just give the thing to a false religious soul? Wait. Prabhupada ki! Prabhupada ki!
Harinam Sri Krishna Sankirtan ki! Okay, Prabhu, you go get the drum. Okay. You get the cartels, and you get the band, right? And the Harinam sang, and you're going to get the books, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, good. And don't forget those dinner cards. We're making lots of devotees from that program. Jai
Maharaj.
I love going out on Harinam. It's always different and exciting. You never know what question you'll be asked, or if someone will want to come back to the temple. I like these austerities. They make me feel so close to Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, 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 Ram. Thank you very much for taking part in this Krishna consciousness movement. We are chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This Maha Mantra has been imported from the spiritual world. And if we take part in the sound vibration, which is spiritual, we will realize our true nature as servants of Krishna. So we thank you very much again for taking part, and we invite you to take a spiritual book and take some spiritual food and come to our temple for a Sunday love feast, any Sunday. Are there any questions, please?
Excuse me, sir. I bought a book and I've tasted the food. Now what do?
Chant, dance, and be happy. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Prabhu, is there anything
anything that I can get you or anything that you need?
No, you devotees are the nicest, sweetest people I've ever met in my life. I never want to leave the sweet association of devotees.
Oh, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
This must be some special plant. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
How much?
All over the country.
No kidding. Awesome.
I have to travel all over 40 cities. I'm constantly on the road. It's a real scare.
Well, it must be worth it.
Yeah, I'm making over 300% profit on each account.
300%?
My only worry is supply. Demand is there.
Gee, what are you selling? Drugs?
Well, not exactly. It's legal though. Anyways, it pays the rent and feeds the family, and that's the important thing.
Yeah.
Man, that prasad in the restaurant tastes bad. Woo! 20 years you thought that they learned how to cook. My French fries were soaked in oil. You remember when they used ghee?
You're living in the past, you Prabhu. You gotta get with the program. You're bloated anyway. Lay off the fries, oil. You're just producing milk products. Take some aerobics classes. That's what
Aerobic classes?
Yeah. You gotta get into the body. It's a temple, remember?
Yeah, I got a big temple, I'll tell you. Hey ladies, what's happening? Maybe they know something about doing aerobic class.
Counselor. Can you let me know what's happening with the George case? I don't know, I want to do I have to move or what?
Don't worry. The GBC is gonna front the money. All of our apartments are safe.
Cheapest rent in the city. It'll be hard to find a better deal.
Yeah, and we'll be part of Clinton's program to subsidize low-income rent. There's some good PR in there somewhere.
Hey, Chef Boyardee, we need to talk to you about the restaurant. You got a minute?
Not right now, Prabhu. I gotta do an offering on the altar.
Well, at least somebody's taking care of the beauties.
Yeah, right, at the expense of good prasadam.
15 years ago, you could have been initiated by Srila Prabhupada. I'm not sure if anyone's qualified now. And even if I had an idea, my wife would probably disagree.
Wait out and see what happens. I just think this whole guru issue needs to be resolved once and for all.
That's for sure.
Look, Jerry, quit worrying about everybody else and just get into taking care of yourself.
That's the problem. We're all thinking of ourselves rather than others.
Well, Prabhupada said, first save yourself, then you can save others. Personally, I got a lot of work to do on myself before I can worry about anybody else.
Hey, I agree with that. He's got a lot of work.
But the process of saving yourself is by helping others. Then you get the benefit. Have we forgotten our process?
Look who's talking. The big sannyasi who took lording over everybody and everything in sight.
It's not the fallen sannyasis. It's the ex-temple presidents like you. Everybody in the temple. And that's the problem.
No, that's not the problem. The problem is we relied on paraphernalia instead of books. That's where the problem came from.
That was your fault.
Oh, get off my case.
Why should you get off your case?
It's not a temple. You're trying
Is anybody going to Sundar Arctic?
I gotta pick up my kid. He's coming out of school.
I gotta take care of my wife.
I don't have a dhoti to clean.
I gotta cook for Saturday.
Look, I didn't realize it was so complicated.
Prabhupada, please help us.
You know, I kind of like the old days better. You know, when Prabhupada was here, I mean in his body. If Prabhupada were here, don't you think people would get along better? I mean, isn't there something that can be done about it?
It's just the way that it is. It's the most, you know? Yeah, I really don't mind if people won't always criticize me on the bodily platform. Sure, I'm big, but I'm spirit soul, and I'm in here somewhere.
Well, I'll tell you where I'm at. I'm tired of listening to a bunch of material half-wits and spiritual dropouts telling me how to live my life. I'm going to move to some place where there are no devotees. Try to practice Krishna consciousness in peace.
Yeah, I'm sick of the whole scene myself. I mean, the divorce rate in ISKCON is worse than the Karmis. We used to help each other in spiritual life.
Well, I try to stay on the road a lot. This way I don't have to hear all this.
Srila Prabhupada wanted us to work together.
What do you know? You're always by yourself.
I know that we need some help.
Don't look at us.
I know a good rabbi.
Are there any life members that could help us out?
Now, that's not a bad idea. There is one Indian life member who used to support ISKCON through thick and thin. Perhaps he could shed some light on our situation.
Indian?
What do they know?
Prabhupada was Indian.
to try. I hate moving.
Yeah, why don't you contact him? Maybe he'll give the temple a big donation.
He would let us know what happened. Hey, you guys want to go shoot some hoops?
Hey,
I gotta cook some prasada.
We must never lose faith that Krishna can use anyone, even unknowingly, to fulfill his desires. Oh, Prabhupada, please open our darkened eyes and fill our hearts with transcendental knowledge so that we can again enthusiastically take up your mission.
My dear devotees, followers of Srila Prabhupada, you have asked me to stay here for a few days and offer my humble thoughts about how to improve the atmosphere here in the temple. It has been a long time since I have come to the Mangalarti and chanted my japa in the presence of all the Vaishnavas in the glorious Tulsi plants. I especially, very specially liked each and every classes after the evening arati. When I see somebody, some devotees from you, giving the class in the evening, I would say, oh, how much have you learned from His Divine Grace, Swami Prabhupada? To me, it is a miracle. Believe me, I feel more homely here than in India, in my mother country. And I just look upon the dedication you all have given for the past so many years. And believe me, I feel very small. To me, you are all the pure devotees and great souls. And I am a fallen soul and a manager. I am very sorry. All I know is one thing, that to be in the presence of thy Lordship, who have been maintained actually by you devotees, it is too much. I mean, it is too much merciful upon a fallen soul like me. I am sorry. I cannot see anything wrong in yourself. Absolutely nothing. There was a time when I came from Uganda in 1972, and my family, my doctors, and even my parents, they wanted me to give up the meat. Eggs, fish, and meat. And I just couldn't give them up. Once, when I came in 1972 in this country, when I met you advanced souls, great souls, just like that I gave it up. Honestly. And when I went to my family and they said, we have to go to the hotel and eat this. And I said, no, I'll give it up. And I give 100% credit to the pure devotee. I'm sorry, there is nothing I can find anything wrong. Please forgive me if I don't see anything wrong in me. Please, allow me to go. Let me take my leave, and I'm very sorry for rushing off. But one cannot stay for a long time in Vrindavan if one's heart is empty. Prabhu. Did you hear what he said? I mean, did you really hear what he said? He said that we were all very advanced souls.
That's his opinion. It's not necessarily the absolute truth.
Wait a minute. There isn't truth to what he said. We've all given part of our life, our energy to Srila Prabhupada. We do have that in common.
Yeah, for the few days that he was here, we were kind of nice to each other. Naturally, you would think that we're pretty advanced. No one bragged on anyone.
We were on our best behavior.
Yeah.
I like the way we took prasadam together. Nobody hogged the maha. Everybody tried to do the serving. No wonder he thought we were advanced.
I've never seen so many of us in the morning program at one time. You can still do the hot kirtan, Prabhu.
Well, that's only because this devotee, he plays the kartals like a Manipur native.
Yeah, you had me jumping up and down so high I got shin splints, but the pain was worth it.
You know, I felt it was like the old days when we used to offer obeisances to each other from so far down the block that sometimes it turned out to be a karmi with an orange dress on rather than a
Guess we go on from here. You know, I think that Jerry could probably take initiation from any one of us.
You know, I wouldn't mind taking initiation from any of you if you're always like that.
Maybe we can be.
Prasadam. The true meaning of prasadam is the mercy of the Lord. And true mercy of the Lord is to appreciate the devotees, associating with the devotees who aspire to serve Lord Krishna. Yeah, I thought I would advance just by eating. I have overlooked and forgotten to taste the nectar of sadhu sangha.
Did I think that my Indian birth gave me an edge in spiritual life? I always look down on these Westerners, but I'm in the same boat as they are. We're all struggling with the three modes. Oh Krishna, when will I see through this material coverage?
You know, I miss the devotees if I moved away. How long do I think I could keep chanting my rounds or observing the festivals outside their association? No, that must be Maya. These devotees are my friends. I need them.
Dadati pratigrinati guyam apyati prichtati bhumte bojayate chaiva sadvidim pradilakshanam. Offering gifts in charity, accepting charitable gifts, revealing one's mind in confidence, inquiring confidentially, offering prasad and accepting prasad are the 6 kinds of loving exchanges between one devotee and another. These are not just words. These are realizations of the most advanced devotees. Srila Prabhupada, please let us take these instructions to heart.
Who am I to judge the devotion of another person? I used to sit in judgment over everybody in the temple. Now I don't know whether I'm doing service to Krishna or just massaging my own ego.
Everyone used to look up at me, and I liked it. I guess I've been compensating for my fall down. I've been fault finding ever since. But now I understand that anyone can have problems and still be accepted for who they are. Where else can I find such friends as amongst the devotees?
I feel great. Devotees are the best. I never want to leave their association. I've always felt that way. How about you? Are devotees special in your life? I'll bet they are. Why would you be here? Turn to the person to your right. Go ahead. Turn to the person to your right. Ask them if they would ever want to leave the association of devotees. Go ahead, ask them.
You did ask. I'll ask you if you ever want to leave.
Tried to raise the children in their likeness. So whatever they think of themselves, that's the image that they try to portray to the child. So he grows up thinking, I'm black, I'm white, I'm rich, I'm poor, I'm Protestant, I'm Catholic, I'm a Californian,